Welcome and welcome back everybody to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are here with an actual build video. Now if you do not know where this build is coming from, I did a video on how to build a build and how to kind of like, yeah, build through the build process. Oh, this point's already started. But yeah, so this is where this build spans from. Before we get into the video, I would like to thank everybody for liking and subscribing. But yeah, let's actually get into it and show it off. Now, this is a pseudo tank build. So I'm going to try and do, well, tank stuff. Although, I do realize how... Oh, okay, that is awkward. Oh no, why is it always when I'm doing a tank build in this game, the game's just like, yeah, okay, so we'll just break your shield so that you can't use your shield. Ow. I'm going to die. Hopefully after raising... Oh, I don't have a res hive. Yeah, well, that is just chalked from the beginning, if we're being honest. Because, yeah, having my shield busted in terms of not even being able to use it instantly does not help a lot. Okay, I also didn't have memento stacks, but it doesn't matter. Let's try this again. Let the video commence. I should probably... If I was any type of self-conscious about my gameplay, I probably would have cut that out. I do not care though. This is... Why did I choose this control point, I'm wondering? Because this is probably the worst control point to run this with. Go, getting some stuff, building some bonus armor. Get stunned. There we go. Oh, and of course we have a... Why would we not have a thing come in? You're gonna shoot me in the back, I already know this. Can I break your stuff before you get to me? I can. I'm wondering if I should try the tsunami again. I had the tsunami equipped originally, but I decided against it because of, what do you call it? I decided against it because the damage was a bit low in my initial testing, but I did switch around a bunch of stuff to get a bit higher, damage. I do have some more red cores. But, gotta say, I'm loving how this runs. Oh, there's someone over there, there's someone over here. Let's figure this person out real quick.
Detecting additional hostile.
Oh, there's more? Oh, great. You guys can just... I guess you guys can join the party. That's how we're gonna be. I'm not quite sure why my world event isn't working. But that doesn't matter. Okay, that was an awkward time to take out my shield. That's on me. Yeah. But as you can see, decent build. I have to say, I've been enjoying running pseudo tank builds recently. I'm usually one of the people that run full red and just melt instantly because, hey, if there's no one to hurt you, no need for armor. But I have been running some more tank builds lately. And it works decently well. But I was in the mood, I was kind of in the mood for a tank build. I haven't done a tank build in forever. Yeah, go close to that guy. This is more of a door campy type of build as well, and I'm not doing it. But the way that the Scorpio synergizes with stunning them so that they do less damage to your shield until your proc hits, and the memento just... I mean, the memento at some point, the memento is just the memento. There's nothing to say other than, yeah, it's just being itself. And things do actually survive long enough for you to apply all the Scorpio stacks, so you do get the extra damage taken. My dude is T-posing like crazy. Will it? You sure? Nah, your shield blocked it, it's fine. The next few shots killed you, though. Everybody is spread out all over the place. You chewed through my bonus armor, can I please have it back? Thank you. There we go. Boy, stop moving. Thank you. Who do we have here this way now? No one.
Detected.
We do have the... Wait, did that disappear in front of my eyes? Or was I just seeing through the containers? I may or may not be hacking. Wall hacks, what was that? Oh, that was a level. I have to say, I'm kind of over proficiency crates. Or not or what do you call them? The level crates. I'm kind of over them. Because seriously, there's just a point at which they just get too much. Wait, was there another one that I just ran past? Okay, this is just getting to the highest levels of insanity. I hope my microphone sounds better. I have to say, I didn't mention it in the previous two videos, but I know it had a buzz, or I noticed it had a buzz, and it was shorting out against the body. I took the entire thing apart, readjusted the installation rubbers and everything, and it's hopefully doesn't sound terrible anymore, because it truly sounded horrifying. Okay. Who else do we have? Wait, I hear someone. Oh, are you guys just so terrified you're hiding back here? Ow! Of course you break the... Of course you break my shield. I hate you. I hate you. I despise you, grenadiers. I truly, truly, truly do. But you're stunned, you're dead, giving bonus armor and some armor on kill. Where's the heavily armored hostile coming from? Probably the other side, because I'm all the way out here. If I had to guess. There's another... Why am I leveling so quick? Oh. You know what? I've been so busy recently, I haven't actually ever used a 5x XP event. That is, in fact, the reason why crates are just dropping everywhere. What are you guys shooting? Oh, there's someone in here. Oi! Get back here. Excuse me. Thank you. But okay, no, now all of a sudden it kind of makes sense. I've never used a 5x XP event. And now all of a sudden truly makes sense. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting a bit back into build videos because I've taken quite a long break from it. And now there's quite a decent amount of new stuff that's been added, so I might be able to get a few interesting builds out. At least first timers. Here's one other person. Okay. I swear. Okay. Let's give everybody anxiety, just run straight past all the loot. And we'll do a loot review in this right over here. And we'll just deal with any excess weapon noise. And then I'll just run past this and just check everything out. But yeah. So, yeah, this is what we are working with. Scorpio and swap chain, or not swap chain, just Scorpio and MP7. Only reason I'm using MP7 is I do not have a vector, and I was too lazy to go farm for one. And yeah, I mostly use the Scorpio too. So, overview: 4-piece Hunter's Fury Memento with the Brazos holster. Haven't even rolled the Brazos. I was running health a bit because you do get health on kill. I'm thinking about rolling out of it, but that's all personal preference. That's the general build overview for those of you just want the quick overview. Now, for in-depth, the MP7 is just base MP7, SMG damage, crit hit chance, magazine size with killer. Killer states killing an enemy with a critical hit grants 70% crit hit damage for 10 seconds. Scorpio is a Scorpio. Scorpio comes with base rolls of shotgun damage, damage to armor, and crit hit damage. Crit hit damage would be much better if it were... yeah, I know it's going to be better if it's damage to targets out of cover. Again, that's a lot of farming and a lot of work, and this build works perfectly fine. I generally like doing builds to where your average person would be able to get it within a decent amount of time. 4-piece Hunter's Fury, crit hit chance and crit hit damage rolled as seen fit on the attributes. 2 red, 2 blue. Hunter's Fury, the 4-piece gives you 2-piece gives you shotgun damage and SMG damage. 3-piece gives you 20% armor on kill and 50% health on kill, thus the health on the holster, though like I said, I'm thinking about switching it off. Enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, applying your weapon damage, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%, so just flat 20% extra weapon damage. Killing a debuffed enemy disorients other enemies within 5 meters and amplifies weapon damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Now, killing a debuffed enemy, just you do not need to disorientate the other enemies to get the 5% damage. So this is just a 25% additional weapon damage. So all in all, 45% weapon damage just from Apex Predator from your Hunter Series set. Quite decent, I would say. This is how we are staying alive with our base health. As you saw, the armor on kill just keeps full. And then the Memento shines. Memento gives you one of each core attribute. We have weapon damage, armor, and a skill tier. Protection from elites rolled as a mod on all 3 of them. Just mentioning that real quick. Mods, do whatever you like. Throw an extra crit chance. If it's too low for you, throw an extra damage. I like running protection from elites. I just do. So, Memento's talent. Killing enemies drops you a trophy on death. Collecting trophies provide you a short-term and long-term buff, the first of which scales with the number of core attributes you have, and lasts 10 seconds. So this is picking up the buff, the amount of buff you get. So you get 5% weapon damage. We are running... Okay. Cores, I sadly don't think the Picari's holster counts as a core, because I'm pretty sure this just says core attributes. Yeah, core attributes. So this is going to be, we're only running 3 red. So this gives us a 15% extra weapon damage, 10% bonus armor. That's the blue armor we see. We have 4. So that's 40% of our bonus or our armor as bonus armor. And then skill efficiency, yeah, we have 1 core. Not that it matters that much, but we do have 1. And then the long-term buff, for every trophy collected, grant an additional 1% weapon damage, 1% skill efficiency, and 0.1% armor regen for 300 seconds, stacks up to 30 times. So that reads as 3% armor regeneration at max, 30% skill efficiency, and an additional 30% weapon damage. So if you're running this solo, you get going quite well. Last piece in the formula or in the recipe is Brazos. We are running the named Picari's holster, specifically because it gives you 1 weapon damage core at the bottom. You can max that out, and that gives you, well, about what, 15 if memory serves correctly. So there's just an extra 15% weapon damage because you have Picarius equipped. Skill haste, don't particularly care. It helps a bit with the pips coming from your hive, but doesn't matter. And an armor core rolled there. For skills, we are, or well, for our class, we are running the technician skill tree with the artificer hive and just a normal crusader shield. Sidearm does not matter, so I'm not going to read it. But yeah, so all in all, we have two yellow skill tiers. Even having the two reds, our shield is still in fact at tier 6. Because of the thing. For those of you who are wondering about the specific stats, crit hit chance with the MP7 quite low. We're at 30%, though. Yeah, probably it's fixable with running things. Scorpio is at 25% crit hit chance. You could do headshot damage realistically if you wanted to. You really could. I don't really know. Alternatively, if you want a bit higher crit hit chance, run with the Lady Death or the Ouroboros. But yeah, that is how I ran this build. This is just the stats. I don't know if there's any other stats that really make any amount of difference. Armor, yeah, no, there's nothing else. We have 288 armor on kill. So this is more of a solo run build. 36% protection from elites. Now that I'm actually thinking about it, I was not thinking headshot damage. Headshot damage would do actually quite a lot more damage. But hey, this is the video. This is how I did. This is my bed. I made it. I am going to lay in it. And yeah, I would like to thank everybody for watching. My character is facing away from the camera. There we go. I would like to thank everybody so much for watching. I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.